Day 3. Frequencies. Vibrations, once provided with motion in the form of energy, become frequencies. Frequencies, in a way, carry within themselves the information provided by the vibrations in the form of a wave. That wave may then be detected and decoded by way of any numerous processes so that it may be physically perceived by us. A common and often familiar example of vibrations being transformed into frequencies and then a perceivable experience is that of electric instruments. When an electric instrument, in this case we'll assume a stringed instrument, is plugged into an amp, the vibrations caused by the moving strings are converted into a frequency and then put into motion by way of electrical energy. At this point, the frequency is enabled to travel through the cord and into the amp. Upon the frequency's arrival to the amp, it is deconstructed before it undergoes another transformation whereby it is once again converted into sound waves that we can perceive. Now, however, those sound waves have been amplified in comparison to their original form in order to be made more audible and then hopefully with as little original sound quality as possible. We explain all of this because just as the strings of the instrument create an experience that can be heard through vibrations becoming frequencies, our brains create our experience and perception of the world through the detection and then processing of waves in much the same way. The experience that we attach to these perceptions of our senses are based on the emotions we attach to the frequencies of similar natures that we have experienced in the past. Eventually, one realizes that they do not need to feel any particular emotion in response to any particular frequency at all. The result of this realization is one who finds themselves able to let go of the negative experiences without so much as a second thought, while still basking in the glory of the positivity when presented with the opportunity to do so. This is a state of mind that is not easy to obtain, and one will not master it overnight. However, it is something worth striving for each and every day. At first, even just the act of recognizing the frequencies that currently surround us can be a difficult task to accomplish. Whether that be recognizing them consistently or even just at all. It is common for us to struggle with separating and then organizing the jumbled mass of different tunes and frequencies into their respective self-contained messages. Eventually, however, with enough mindfulness and self-awareness training, among other things, one may find themselves sorting through and picking out frequencies with the greatest of ease. And even we may find ourselves be able to trace them back to their origins. Once the practice has been developed far enough, we begin to understand the cause and effect relationship between our inner thoughts and our outer reality. This powerful relationship often becomes so evident to us through the process of understanding frequencies that it becomes nearly impossible for us to try and deny the correlation that we see all around us. If one finds himself struggling to feel the frequencies, we recommend the action of attending a concert or even just turning up the music on the speakers at home. Try to notice the way the bass thumps in your chest, the way the high notes vibrate the air, and how they contrast to the way that the low notes vibrate. Allow an understanding of these phenomena to carry oneself to further understanding of themselves in this thing that we all call reality. We promise it's worth the effort it takes to learn and understand these concepts in whatever fashion makes most sense to oneself. See you tomorrow for Day 4. Augustala.